This is the place, to find yourself.
Istanbul offers great universities and the lifestyle is really amazing here.
So I live at the dorms at Maltepe University and I'm really happy with it. There's a cleaning service every few days and then there's the library nearby which is open 24/7.
My first impression when I came was like, it's huge. You have everything in one place.
When you first come to Maltepe University, you don't know where what is and you're like, oh my God, I need help. Guess what? You're not alone. There is the international office people over there. They're like family. They're very helpful and they're always there for you.
Istanbul is the perfect mixture between ancient and modern. Coming into this city helps me discover myself, learn about so many different cultures, learning about the world, which will help me in writing future books.
At Maltepe University, we have a lot of research centers. Because of that, we have the ability to participate in a lot of international projects.
Here at Maltepe University, the education consists of both practical and theoretical. We get the opportunity to practice everything we learn in class in real life. So after we graduate, we have a degree and we can work all over the world.
People come to Istanbul all the time, but what they really miss when they visit are the antique shops, which contain thousands of years of memories, and also a thread of the modern future.
I like to use every minute and just get out and hop on the ferry and just go from the Asian side to the European side and just enjoy the wonderful weather with the wonderful Bosphorus behind me and just enjoying the moment of Istanbul.
Istanbul is very beautiful with great culture.
This city is the symbol of diversity. Come and study at Maltepe University.
Come here and feel like you're home.
Dear participants, welcome to the International Medicine and Nursing Student Congress hosted by Maltepe University. I am Eylül Beyza Koral, the president of this congress, and I will be the moderator in this session. COVID-19 and health was chosen as the main theme of our congress for 2021. 41 participants from 12 different countries will debate. 25 presentations will be made under 3 categories in our congress. These are treatment, diagnosis, and clinical aspects in COVID-19, mental and psychiatric health in COVID-19, and the last one is beyond the COVID-19. Before we start, in our faculties, we have worked on this activity with a great team of our instructors and friends. We are confident that this activity will be an excellent experience for all of us in terms of cooperation and professionalism. Thank you in advance to the participants and everyone here with us. I wish you a good time at our congress and greet everyone again. I would be honored to invite the rector of our university, Professor Şahin Karasar, for his speech.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome you to our 9th Student Congress, which has been organized since 2013, with thousands of students from various countries, making this Congress truly international in spirit. This science-driven challenge is the meeting point of undergraduate and graduate students who devote themselves to research. We are having this Congress online for the first time this year with our well-established distance learning infrastructure. The reason why I am so excited today, although I have welcomed and witnessed many gatherings, is because the audience is special, being prospective healthcare workers. This is great pleasure for me to get the chance to thank to our healthcare workers hereby in front of prospective ones. As you are sacrificing a lot to save our lives, you will always remain as the heroes and heroines for this generation. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I wish a fruitful Congress for all. We are proud for the presence of Professor Hasan Mandal, the member of Higher Education Council and the president of the Scientific and Technological Research Council of Turkey, who will be contributing to our Congress with his invaluable speech. Once again, I would like to thank Professor Hasan Mandal for attending our Congress as a keynote speaker. I wish you a very good one.
We would like to thank our rector Şahin Karasar for this nice speech. Now I invite our Dean Selim Nalban to the stage.
Good morning. Welcome to Maltepe University International Student Conference Medicine 2021. It's my great pleasure to have today the opening ceremony of the Multiple University International Student Congress Medicine. I would like to a special thanks to the scientific organizing committee of this conference, which provides an opportunity for local and overseas young medical brains to share their thoughts and insights to develop their general medical vision. Also, I would like to a special thanks to Head of Scientific and Technological Research Council of Turkey, Professor Hasan Mandal, for accepting to make a speech in here today. May I also extend my warmest welcome to participants from all of the world. As you know, to the theme of the conference is COVID-19 and health. To reach the information in our time seems to be simple and easy. However, to understand this information and to solve the problems and recognize whether this information is true or not are main cornerstones of today's medical educational strategy. The thing that educational strategy must solve is to provide holistic approach to the patients. So this kind of conference for young doctors of the future is one of the cobblestones of this purpose. You will see the others, you will recognize what you don't know, you will improve your self-confidence. As a result, you will improve your vision. In this conference, we have different guests from the different countries. They will share with us different scientific and original research as a oral presentation. And welcome again, and have a good conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you to our Dean, Mr. Nalbant. We will continue our program with the speech of our keynote speaker, Professor Hasan Mandal. I would like to tell about Hasan Mandal before inviting him. He was born in 1965 in Eskişehir. He completed his university education at Middle East Technical University. In his academic life, he served as a department head, dean, vice rector, and rector at various universities. He is currently working as the president of Scientific and Technological Research Council of Turkey, called TÜBİTAK. Dear Professor, I leave the stage for your speech.
Okay, thank you, dear Eylül Beyza. So it's good morning, or good afternoon, or wherever you are. So it's a great pleasure for me to be, attending this meeting, which is organized by the students of the Maltepe University, and the title is the COVID-19 and health. Of course, it could be better if we come together face to face, but also by using the opportunity of the, electronic environment or virtual environment. We are hoping that to reach to be more, students and participants around the globe. So, during this my speech, I am trying to tell about, as the president of the Scientific and Technological Research Council of Turkey, how, what we are learning, during this COVID-19 pandemic, and how we are challenging, and especially the role of the students in this pandemic period of the COVID-19 in Turkey. So now I'll share my screen. One moment. Yok burada. Okay. Hayır. Yok, yakın görmüyorum. Yok. Okay. I guess now, I'm sorry about the delay. So once more. So can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And also is a full screen, yeah?
No, not yet.
Not yet. I couldn't manage.
No problem, sir. We can see your screen.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So I cannot manage. No. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so sorry for the delay. And so the title of my talk is on co-creating and succeeding together towards impact during the COVID-19 pandemic and beyond. So, when we check or see not on the specifically based on the COVID-19, what are the global trends on transformation on research and development and innovation processes? So, I don't want to go to the, all the items in here, but I want to emphasize on, so the type of transformation, it used to be a kind of a linear, so which means that the knowledge creator and knowledge user are working. So on one side, knowledge is created, and in the other side is the knowledge is using. But during this pandemic, what we have been learning, and it used to be a linear, now it is changing to reiterative. So which means that the interaction between the knowledge creator and knowledge user is reversible rather than only one way. Because the type of challenge which we are facing is not only technological, it's a kind of a challenge. It's more systematic challenge, it's more difficult type of challenge which we are coming across. So also in this conference, when I am seeing that different type of disciplines coming together, so I think it's real success, because as I said, normally when we talk about the COVID-19, we may talk about the vaccine and drug development or medical equipment or something, but also at the meantime, the effect of the pandemic on social behavior and humanities and also other subjects are also included. So in this respect, so this type of interaction from linear to reiterative, it's also from technological to system-driven type of innovation is needed. And indeed, and also another maybe point which we need to emphasize, the type of interaction, it used to be a kind of a collaboration, in the past, but now what we have been learning to achieving the success during this pandemic is rather than collaboration, we need to be co-creation. Now, when we see what are the type of, moving from the more general aspect or approach to the more specific to the, top 10 research expected to transform the health research. And I am referring to this document from the World Economic Forum from 2019, before the pandemic. So you can see the different type of titles in here. And also I want to emphasize that, and in 2019, and one of the, top 10 research topics is expected new vaccines. So, in 2019, we are talking about the new vaccines before the COVID-19, but now we are facing on COVID-19. So I just want to leave this also kind of a point on the discussion. But this is also telling us maybe still under discussion of this type of virus is it is natural, I mean, it's coming from the animal, or it is synthetic. But in future, we will have more, I mean, kind of also challenges in future on, especially on synthetic type of viruses in future. So therefore, so it has been said in new vaccines in here, but also you can see in other type of fields of the health topics, on single cell analysis to, I mean, spinal cord injuries, the precision medicine, and others. And what we have been learning on COVID-19, what we have been learning, and this is a document from, I am referring from the March 2021, from the key job skills students need post-pandemic. So this is what we're having today. I mean, instead of coming to face, we are, I mean, coming together on virtually. But also what we have been learning, agility and flexibility. So in a sense of the ability to perceive and act quickly. So this is, I think, one of the point, especially during the last 1 year when we are learning all together. Continuous learning and resilience. So this is again also is an important, because every day we are learning a different type of challenge and also the active solution. And other one is on teamwork and collaboration or co-creation. So this is also very, very important, because you can only be challenged, or I mean, you can only be successful by teamwork and collaboration. Sorry? Arkadaş beceremediniz gibi. Ne yapıyorsunuz oğlum? Bitti ya, ben iptal edelim biz. Sanırım sorun var.
Hocam nasıl bir sorun var?
Bilmiyorum yani, şu an arkadaşlar burada.
Hocam siz konuşmanıza devam edebilirsiniz. Biz sizi çok net
Duyuyorsunuz da ekranım yok.
ekranın altındaki share butonuna
Buraya
hocam
basıyor. Ne yazık ki oradan hiçbir şey olduğu yok.
hocam bize mail olarak atabilirsiniz hemen.
Şu an henüz görebiliyoruz mu?
Şu an görebiliyoruz. Sadece slaytlar hareket ettiği zaman, sayfalar geçtiği zaman bizde geçmedi.
Evet. Yok, çalışmıyor.
Bizim tarafta geçiyor sayfalar aslında.
Geçmiyor. Evet arkadaşlar, ben tekrar başka bir zamana isteyeceğim veya bir şey yapalım, çünkü çok ne yazık ki başarılı olamadık. Evet arkadaşlar,
Hocam tamamlayın isterseniz.
nasıl tamamlayayım ki, yani hiçbir sunumum yok, üzerinden geçebileceğim bir şey yok. Ekran çalışmıyor. Ben tekrar ekranı size teslim ediyorum, orada kusura bakmayınız.
Tamam hocam. Thank you, Professor Hasan Mandal, for this nice speech and great information. Now we will start the presentations under the title of treatment, diagnosis, and clinical aspects in COVID-19. First of all, I invite Ibrahim Şahin to make his presentation titled Trends and Diagnosis and Treatments of COVID-19.
This is the place to find yourself.
Istanbul offers great universities and the lifestyle is really amazing here.
So I live at the dorms at Maltepe University and I'm really happy with it. There's a cleaning service every few days and then there's the library nearby which is open 24/7.
My first impression when I came was like, it's huge. You have everything in one place.
When you first come to Maltepe University, you don't know where what is and you're like, oh my God, I need help. Guess what? You're not alone. There is the international office people over there. They're like family. They're very helpful and they're always there for you.
Istanbul is the perfect mixture between ancient and modern. Coming into this city helps me discover myself, learn about so many different cultures, learning about the world, which will help me in writing future books.
At Maltepe University, we have a lot of research centers. Because of that, we have the ability to participate in a lot of international projects.
Here at Maltepe University, the education consists of both practical and theoretical. We get the opportunity to practice everything we learn in class in real life. So after we graduate, we have a degree and we can work all over the world.
People come to Istanbul all the time, but what they really miss when they visit are the antique shops, which contain thousands of years of memories and also a thread of the modern future.
I like to use every minute and just get out and hop on the ferry and just go from the Asian side to the European side and just enjoy the wonderful weather with the wonderful Bosphorus behind me and just enjoying the moment of Istanbul.
Istanbul is very beautiful with great culture.
This city is the symbol of diversity. Come and study at Maltepe University.
Come here and feel like you're home.
Dear participants, due to some technical problems, we stopped this section and we will start the new one at 10:40. We will share a new meeting.